Alcatraz Island, a storied rock in the middle of San Francisco Bay. Once home to America's most notorious criminals, now a top tourist destination drawing over 1 million visitors each year. But recently, this historic landmark was thrust back into the national spotlight, not for its past but because of an idea floated by former President Donald Trump. In a recent interview, Donald Trump suggested a dramatic proposal, turning Alcatraz back into a functioning federal prison, and using it to house what he described as the worst of the worst criminal offenders. The idea, published in the New York Times, quickly ignited a firestorm of debate. Could one of America's most iconic tourist attractions become a prison once again? Alcatraz operated as a federal penitentiary from 1934 to 1963. It held infamous criminals including Al Capone and Robert Stroud, the so-called Birdman of Alcatraz. For millions of tourists, Alcatraz represents a journey into history, not a place they'd expect to see repurposed as a working prison. Environmental groups and local lawmakers also raised concerns. Alcatraz is part of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area, federally protected land. Reverting it to a prison would require a massive legal and logistical overhaul. We don't have the infrastructure, the political will, or the community support to do something like this. It's not practical, it's not welcome. Some political analysts say the proposal isn't really about prison logistics, it's about optics and messaging. Trump is appealing to a law and order base. The idea of sending criminals to Alcatrazes has symbolic weight. It evokes strength and control, even if it's not realistic policy. And for his base, the image of bringing back Alcatraz fits with broader themes of toughness, nostalgia, and reasserting control. In reality, transforming Alcatraz back into a prison would cost hundreds of millions of dollars. It would require displacing a nationally significant park site, violating preservation laws, and shutting down one of the Bay Area's top tourism economies. Alcatraz generates tourism revenue and jobs. Turning it into a prison again wouldn't just be politically unpopular, it would be economically damaging. For now, Alcatraz remains what it has become, a haunting reminder of America's past, not a stage for its present political theatrics. But the debate over Trump's idea taps into deeper divides in American society, about punishment, memory, and what we choose to preserve. Is Alcatraz a ghost of the past, or a prison waiting to be reborn? For now it remains an island caught between history and headline. Produced by your channel name. Subscribe for more in-depth stories.